and welcome to India TV Education.
जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं कि 3 अक्टूबर को जेईई एडवांस की परीक्षा है, जिसमें 2 लाख से ज़्यादा उम्मीदवार बैठेंगे और जाहिर सी बात है उनके मन में कई सारे सवाल होंगे जिसके बारे में आज हम यहाँ बात करेंगे.
And for that we have with us Mr. Ramesh Bhatli. He's the head of Noida FIITJEE, and Mr. Ajay Kumar Sharma. He's National Academics Director for Engineering. Welcome, sir. Welcome to this conversation with us. First of all, Ramesh, I would like to ask you that since there are only 3 days left to the advanced examination, and the students have done their preparation so far, they have studied all the things they had to learn. What should be the strategy they should follow in these last 3 days to better their performance, or to be calm and more composed in the examination so that their performance is better?
Right. So firstly, I congratulate all students on behalf of the entire FIITJEE team for qualifying for the JEE Advanced exam. As rightly mentioned, we have only last 3 days to go for the JEE Advanced exam, which is scheduled for 3rd of October. Students must utilize this time usefully, consolidating their preparation, because I believe students have been preparing for last several years, 2, 3, 4 years of time, cracking one of the toughest exams of the country. So these 3 days are quite crucial in terms of preparation, in terms of what they have prepared. And I would suggest students to follow certain points which I'm sharing right now. Firstly is that they should not start any new topic right now. Whatever they have studied, they must revise from their own handwritten notes. They may talk to the teachers in case of any difficulties. They may take 1 or 2 mock tests on the actual pattern at the exam timings, that is from 9 to 12 and 2:30 to 5:30. And then they can take care of your health, because once you are prepared, you should not commit any kind of last minute errors. You must refrain from social media, refrain from talking to too many people, focus in your preparation, remain as calm as possible, because that is what is going to play a crucial role in your output. As far as strategy is considered, I would suggest students should adopt a strategy based on their strengths and weaknesses. Time management is going to be quite crucial. Unlike JEE Main, where they bifurcated time based on the level of paper, because JEE Main was a different paper. JEE Advanced is a test of concepts, analytical skills, comprehensive skills of the students. Here, I would suggest they also have to be careful about individual subject cutoffs, which is not there in JEE Main. So here, I would advise an average student. Toppers definitely will be doing well, but for an average student, I would advise to ensure to invest the first 1 hour in clearing the subject-wise cutoffs. Some students who are not sure of a very strong subject can start from any subject which they feel like, and try to score at least 5 questions or 3 to 5 questions correctly from every subject in the first 1 hour, so that after 1 hour they would be clearing the individual subject cutoffs, and they would have also gone through the paper, had a scan of the questions. In the remaining time, they can jump to that subject where they find questions which they can feel they will be able to solve, and invest the remaining part of the time on that subject. So that's how they should move ahead.
Mr. Sharma, in continuation, I want to ask, often in these times, the students tend to get very nervous and tend to keep themselves in one corner, focusing on their preparation. So don't you think sometimes it is very important to go out and talk to your friends? What would your opinion be?
So last minute, they should connect with the friends, and they should discuss what kind the strategy of the attempting the papers. Number one thing is they should review the errors. What they know, that is not important. What they don't know, that is more important. So they appeared in a lot of paper, they did a lot of practices from different books, sources, material. In our Akash, like in our organizations, what we are doing, the major thing is error analysis. So they appear more than 100 papers or maybe 200 papers, and they have certain weak areas. So they should focus on these weak points, and they should review in the last remaining 2-3 days. that will boost the confidence of the student, because till now the student are feeling nervous because they are feeling that still we are not prepared, still the things are remaining, still what topic should I revise in last moment. So these kind of the thoughts create the nervousness, and they reduce the confidence level. So in last moment, if they revise the errors, they will get the confidence that I know my weak areas and I improve and I review the weak area before appearing in exam. So this is a one thing, and the same thing they should discuss with the friends and all the peer group students as well. So if they discuss, then they will boost the confidence, and it will help definitely the change the behavior of the student. And they should have some exam strategy as well. Like you can say many times, maybe a lot of students are appearing in different cities, they are coming to different on exam centers. So they should be more confident when they are reaching at an exam center. So I would like to suggest, if they visit before one day or maybe before time of a exam timing, it would be definitely boost little bit confidence, and they reached if suppose they reach on a time before time and they already check the area and the way of the exam center and all. These all small things, but definitely it will help the students to appear in exam with the confidence.
So you're saying alongside the preparation, it is also important to go and check your exam center beforehand so that you can save time and it gives you a boost in your confidence, right?
So these are small things, but it's matter a lot.
Right.
तो मैं आप दोनों से ही पूछना चाहूंगी कि अगर हम जेईई एडवांस परीक्षा के पिछले सालों के क्वेश्चन पेपर्स को देखें तो उसमें किन टाइप के सेक्शंस पे ज्यादा फोकस किया गया है और ये जो भी सेक्शंस है उनमें से कौन से प्रश्न ज्यादा पूछे गए?
I like to answer this right now because last few years if we see, I'll go to subject-wise approach. Students, if you talk about mathematics में questions have been asked from chapters of coordinate geometry, circles and parabola. अगर हम algebra की बात करें, complex numbers, permutation, combination, matrices, probability, and vectors and three-dimension geometry. So this is where in algebra where questions generally will be coming from. In case of calculus, functions, limits, continuity and differentiability, application of derivatives, definite integral. Calculus has a bit of weightage in JEE papers. अगर किसी को calculus and coordinate geometry बढ़िया तरह से आती है, definitely they stand a chance to score really well. And trigonometry में solution of triangle is one chapter, we can expect a simple question. But then physics की बात करें, physics में mechanics में you find questions from kinematics, you will find questions from work by energy, laws of motion. Center of mass and rotation is going to be a very crucial part. And then you expect questions from electrostatics, electromagnetics and current electricity, magnetics and modern physics. Optics में wave interference के questions आएंगे and some lens based questions you can get. Thermodynamics में you can expect questions which are graph based, which is a slightly tricky one. So if you have prepared thermodynamics properly, you can score that question. Tough questions अगर आते हैं, you definitely should avoid that. But yes, if you find scoring question, you should go on attempting it. Chemistry की बात करें, we have three sections: physical, organic, and inorganic. In physical, you can expect questions from chemical equilibrium. You can expect questions from electrochemistry. You can expect questions from liquid solution and titration. In case of organic, general organic chemistry, GOC, you can expect questions from oxygen-containing compounds like phenols, alcohols, aldehydes, ketones, and a bit of you can say resonance structures. In case of inorganic chemistry, expect questions from coordination chemistry. P and D block elements are going to be crucial. Periodic table you should know properly, and of course NCERT books are going to be quite useful for inorganic chemistry. So if you have done all this, these important topics which I suggested, you stand a chance to score really well in JEE Advanced.
और मैं इसी क्वेश्चन को आगे बढ़ाते पूछना चाहूंगी कि बहुत सारे छात्रों को एक और दिक्कत ये होती है कि जेईई एडवांस के पेपर में वो पेपर देते समय टाइम कैसे मैनेज करें, पहले कौन सा क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करें, कौन सा सेक्शन अटेम्प्ट करें, किस सेक्शन को कितना टाइम दें. तो आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
मैं इसमें एडवाइस करूंगा, जैसे आपको पता है कि जेई एडवांस में आप मल्टीपल चॉइस सिंगल करेक्ट वाले क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, मल्टीपल चॉइस मल्टी करेक्ट क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, कभी कॉम्प्रिहेंशन बेस्ड क्वेश्चन भी आते हैं, मैट्रिक्स मैच आते हैं और न्यूमेरिकल बेस्ड इंटीजर टाइप डेसिमल पॉइंट्स वाले भी। तो यहाँ मेरा सजेशन ये होगा, जो बच्चे जिनके कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत स्ट्रांग है, जिनमें स्पीड नहीं है, these kind of students should adopt solving the numerical based question first. कभी कभी देखा गया है सिंगल करेक्ट वाले क्वेश्चंस जेईई एडवांस में नहीं आए, ओनली मल्टीपल चॉइस मल्टी करेक्ट है, दैट इज वेरी टाइम कंज्यूमिंग। तो यहाँ पे अगर सिंगल चॉइस सिंगल करेक्ट वाले क्वेश्चंस नहीं है पेपर में, देन दे शुड जंप टू द न्यूमेरिकल सेक्शन फर्स्ट। न्यूमेरिकल सेक्शन में स्कोरिंग भी है, इफ यू आर एबल टू क्रैक अ क्वेश्चन यू गेट फुल मार्क्स, यू डोंट हैव एनी चॉइसेस टू वेरीफाई अपॉन, सो यू कैन स्कोर वेरी वेल। बट इफ देयर इज सिंगल करेक्ट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस इन द पेपर, तो वहां पे एडवाइस मैं ये करूंगा, पहले सिंगल करेक्ट मल्टीपल चॉइस सिंगल करेक्ट वाले क्वेश्चंस को पहले अटेम्प्ट करें। एंड मल्टी चॉइस मल्टी करेक्ट में देयर इज sometimes partial marking is there, sometimes partial marking is not there. So when partial marking is there, students advise कि वो partial marking वाले questions में सिर्फ उन्हीं options को solve करें जिनके answers के बारे में वो बहुत sure है, because if they are wrong there is -2 in the multiple choice multi correct. So मेरा ऑप्शन यही है, अगर पेपर में सिंगल करेक्ट है तो पहले सिंगल करेक्ट करें, सिंगल करेक्ट वाले क्वेश्चन नहीं है तो न्यूमेरिकल वाले को पहले करें, मल्टी चॉइस मल्टी करेक्ट क्वेश्चंस को बाद में ही करें, और अगर करते भी हैं तो सिर्फ ऑप्शंस उन्हीं को टिक करें जो उनको आते हैं। मैट्रिक्स मैच कभी कभी ट्रिपल कॉलम वाले भी आते हैं, कभी डबल कॉलम भी आते हैं, कभी मल्टीपल मैचेस भी आते हैं, सो दे हैव टू बी, दैट इज टाइम कंज्यूमिंग अगेन, सो दे शुड टेक दिस ऑप्शन आफ्टर सॉल्विंग द प्रीवियस टू।
Mr. Sharma, I would like to ask you, since we are talking about questions, as we saw that NTA split the JEE mains exam into 4 sections due to the corona pandemic that hit us, which helped students to get a lot of time and attempt the paper three extra times. They got 3 extra attempts. So do you think there's a possibility that JEE advanced examination level will also drop due to this whole uncertain situation that has been created?
Your question is very valid, but it's the last time. I don't think the JEE Advance body will implement this kind of a strategy in the last moment. And they are very particular, and they are conducting the 6-hour test. This test is not only the application testing, this test also for the nerve testing of the student, and they want to shortlist the bright student. So that is why they keep long hours. And you will see, I always observe the student pattern of exam strategy as well. So most of the students, those are appearing in a paper when they are performing well. But the most of the student, I can show, I did one recent study of 1,000 student. Out of them, 64% of a student was appear less score in a paper 2. So this is a another thing that you can see the last year All India rank first scorer Chirag Phalar also scored 196 out of 198 in a paper 1 and 156. So most of the students are scoring less in paper 2. So that is again the biggest step. If a student are appearing in exam, if they scoring well in a paper 2, definitely they can lead in a top ranks as well. And apart from that, in continuation, I would like to share the exam strategies would be there. If a student are appearing in a particular exam, I did a study of the last 10-year papers, and there's a lot of important topics shared by the sir already, which are the most important topic, and where to focus, how to manage the time. But apart from that, I would like to one recent papers study, and we create one strategy how to attempt the paper as academic study. So if I take example of last year paper, there is total paper 1 and paper 2, total paper question was around 108 paper questions. Out of them, if we did the deeper analysis, apart from application and subject and topics and all, so there's around 90 questions that is depend on how you did the practice. So if you did a good practice, definitely you can attempt very easily those 90 questions. And out of those 90 questions, almost 70 to 80 questions was those questions, those take a less energy and less time. So my suggestion to students, suppose it's a total 108 questions, and you can see it's around 80 to 85% questions was very dependent on your practice. So what kind of practice you did in the last 1 or 2 year in your preparation of JEE exam? So out of them 90 questions, very easily you can attempt. Out of them, only 10% question was those questions you should not waste the time on that particular questions. Maybe you can say 3 to 4 question or 5 question in per subject. So these questions are very lengthy in calculation. They are some contradictory as well. So if you a normal student, then you should avoid those 10 to 11 questions. So you can save your time here. Again, out of those 90 questions, 5 to your total, you can say 10% I already eliminated. That is hard nut to crack, and that will consume your time. So remaining 10 to 12 questions would be there. Those are hard nut to crack again, but that decide your rank as well. If I go through the topper strategy and paper analysis, what they are attempting different. So they are taking something a lead from the other normal students. So those 10% of questions almost you can say are something different. Those depend how you are how the questions will click in your mind and how you will lead those questions. So and few of them is a sweet spot also. Around 53 questions, or maybe you can say 55 to 60 questions would be there. Those are very easy type of questions. So if a student plan the paper strategically and disaggregated, or I can say if you are attempting in one go, and you are finding that this question you are confident by reading the one statement or two statement or complete questions. If you are confident, then you can do in a first attempt. So in a first attempt, number of questions you are going to attempt, that would be the accuracy percentage would be higher. So you have to focus on your accuracy as well. Suppose in total paper you are attempting 100% paper and your accuracy is only 60%. Then your rank would be something different, or maybe there's a loss of chances to qualify the exam as well, if you desire some better ranking. But if your accuracy is 90%, if you are attempting the 60 questions out of 108, there's a fair enough chance to qualify the exam with a good rank as well.
One thing I would like to add over here, like since there are last 3 days left and students would be wondering and maybe listening to our conversation as well. So they must not conclude from our conversation that, what they have been doing is wrong. Something they have to have their self-belief. Belief is very important. Let's say a student has been preparing well all this time and has already developed a strategy. See, do not experiment with our communication on the exam day. It's better that you take that inputs today or maximum by tomorrow, because it's very important, because our conversation is very, very important for all students. And do not make last minute changes on your preparation. Your preparation is done. Again, I repeat, it's just the consolidation part which you are going to do today. Exactly. And if at all our methodology helps you improve your score, use our method. Do not try any new method on the exam day. That's going to ruin your paper. Exactly. Right? Better is that you take the exam, take a mock test, maybe tomorrow or maybe today, maybe tomorrow on the actual timings. Devise your own strategy by which you can score maximum marks. That's very important. And you also clear the individual subject-wise cutoffs. As Ajay ji has already pointed out, that there are some easy questions in the paper. There are always some easy questions. There are moderate questions and difficult ones. Try to get control of the easy and moderate level questions and in the time frame and solve it. You may leave the difficult ones because it's important to clear the individual subject-wise cutoff and the overall cutoff of the JEE paper.
So मैं IIT institutions के बारे में पूछना चाहूँगी. भारत में कई सारे IIT institutions हैं, पर बच्चे काफी कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं कि उनके ब्रांच के हिसाब से, स्ट्रीम के हिसाब से कौन सा IIT बेटर है, कौन सा बेहतर है. और एक और बात कि नौकरी लगने के आसार कौन से IIT में जाके मिलेंगे, जॉब प्रोस्पेक्टस क्या होगा. तो उसके ऊपर आप क्या बोलना चाहेंगे, स्ट्रीम के हिसाब से कौन सा IIT बेहतर है?
Because the ultimate goal is students prepare so much for to get into IITs, to get a good career out of it, right?
Here I will suggest whichever IIT you join or whichever college you join, you must have a vision for yourself, what you want to do. Right. If you create innovative things, even in whichever branch of study you are, you can always land up in a top organization or maybe a dream career of your choice. So you did not worry about which IIT you're joining. All the IITs are good enough, but you have to look upon your skills, what you are good at. If you are really good at something, you can always innovate in whichever institution you join.
So our takeaway from this interview is that every student should believe in themselves and believe in their methods and have a clear, very focused vision for themselves, which will ultimately help them achieve the goal. Thank you so much, Mr. Batlish. Thank you so much, Mr. Sharma, for joining us in this conversation today.
जो भी छात्र ये इंटरव्यू देखेंगे उन्हें बहुत ज्यादा प्रेरणा मिलेगी और जैसा आपने कहा था रमेश जी कि वो अपनी स्ट्रैटेजी को भी नहीं भूलेंगे, पर अगर उनके पास कोई स्ट्रैटेजी नहीं होगी तो आई एम श्योर उनको आपसे बहुत मदद मिलेगी.
Exactly. Please keep watching India TV YouTube channel for more updates on competitive examinations and government job notifications. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe.